everybody, welcome back to our Invite series. This is Missy Reber, and today I'm going to talk to you about one of my favorite things about being a coach. And you might think I'm crazy, but by the end of this video, I hope that I have taught you how to love hearing no. So I know, right? How do you love a no? They told you no. When I was a brand new coach, I took every no personally. I was terrified to invite people because I was terrified they were going to tell me no. And that no meant that they didn't like me and they didn't want to be in my group. Well, guess what? This is not about you. I don't know how many times I'm going to say that, but it's not about you. And when you make it not about you, that is so empowering. So when they tell you no, you need to continue your connection conversation and not make it about you. Don't just not answer their message. If they write you back and be like, it's just really not a good time for me, you better message them back. You better show up, because most of the time, the people I have who come back around have said no to me before. Me, myself, I told my coach no 7 times. And I am now one of her top Star Diamond coaches. So what does that tell you? If you want not just awesome challengers, but a rock star team down the road, you better learn to love the no's. So what do you do when you get a no? The first thing you need to go back to is relate and validate. Okay, so whatever reason it is that they told you no, I want you to get excited. And I want you to say, yes, I know what to do with this no. And what do? You love the heck out of that person. And this is what you do. You relate to them and you say, you know what? I totally understand. You've already dealt with their objections. You've already told them your story and they still told you no. You've already educated them. Still a no. So what do? I totally understand. I wasn't ready at first either. Or I know life's really crazy right now. I hear you. I'm a mom too, and I feel ya. But we need to stick together. Is there anything I can do for you in the meantime? So this is where I find free groups very powerful. I run a free clean eating group every month. Why? Because I always have a place to take care of my no's. I can say to this person, you know what? I totally understand if you're not ready for this, but if you want to, in 2 weeks, I'm going to do a free clean eating group. You're welcome to join us for that if that's less stressful. So I gave them something for free. And I didn't just be like, oh, well, you don't want to join my group, then see ya, right? I loved them and I said, I get it. I totally get it. Let's stick together. And I invited them into my life still. And I told them I was still going to be there for them. And I offered to do something for them. That's a powerful thing. And what comes from that no is connection. So build your connection conversation through the no's. So offer them a free group. Offer to follow up with them at a different time. Be like, I know this month is really crazy for you. Do you think you might be ready in December? Can I follow up with you then? Offer to follow up with them. And then follow up. Put them on a list. Put them in your phone with a timer. I don't care, a calendar. But show up. When you say you're going to show up and follow up with them and be like, hey, I'm doing my free group. Do you want to join us? Hey, I'm doing my challenge group again. I know last month was really crazy for you, but I just wanted to make sure that you got invited. Okay? It's building that feeling all the time, even after they tell you no, that you want them in your life. It's not that you're desperate, it's that you care. And I promise you, if you will consistently do this and jump up and down every time you get a no with excitement, because that is the perfect vulnerable point in your connection conversation to show them that it's not about the money, it's not about you, it's about them. So love the heck out of your no's. Offer to help them. Offer to follow up. And then follow up. How do I follow up with people? I talked about this in one of my very first videos. It goes all the way back to the reach out. Just go back 3 weeks later, 2 weeks later, if they had something coming up that they were busy about, like a wedding or a vacation, there you go, you guys. Put a note in your calendar, so-and-so's going to Cancun, and then follow up with them. Hey, how was Cancun? Did you have so much fun? The end. then you start this whole process again. Okay, and the truth is sooner or later, you're gonna turn that no into a go. Sooner or later, you're gonna post and you're gonna still be there on social media, and that person will be ready. And that's how you build momentum in this business. So celebrate your no's. Chalk it up to an opportunity to prove to that person that you care and you're gonna show up in their life. Don't brush them off, relate them, validate to them, relate to them, validate them, and show up in their life and be there. So love the no's, guys. Be really excited about it. So we're gonna move on in our next video and talk about how we take no's that turn into go's and take our customers and invite them to be coaches.